Saturday hauling for you guys today, and I'm going to start off with some repurchases. They're having a really good sale on liters of shampoo and conditioner at Ulta. So I stocked up on some of my favorites. I got the Redken Blondage shampoo. This is a very purple toned shampoo. I love to like almost get my blonde hair to have this hue of purple to it. And if I leave this on when I shampoo a little bit longer, I can kind of get that hint. I actually kind of toned a little bit like that with it last night, but this is a product I've been using for a really long time. So I got 2 of these guys and 3 of the Blondage conditioners. I use more conditioner than I do shampoo, which I think is the case for most of us, right? But I really, really love the Redken line. I've tried other shampoo and conditioners from the range, and they're really, really nice. They're Blondage purple shampoo for being that like purple hued. It doesn't make my hair feel like straw, if you will, like dry and kind of brittle. It actually feels quite nourishing after I use it, which isn't the case for a lot of heavy purple shampoos. So it's just a line I've been using for a really long time and I love it, and it's on really good sale at Ulta right now. They jumped the price from like, I think it was $40 a liter to $52 like overnight, and I was like, whoa, that's kind of a huge jump. And they're on sale for I think $34 right now. So again, I stocked up on these guys, one of my absolute favorite shampoo and conditioners from Redken, the Blondage range. I feel like I had a coupon too, so I got a good sale on quite a few items from Ulta. So I got 2 more of the Pixi Glow Tonic to goes as well, just kind of stocked up. I cracked into my backup jar that I had, because one of these 60 pads I use them morning and night. I love the Glow Tonic. These are just more convenient. Again, I use these morning and night, so 60 pads, this is like a month's worth of product. So I just love these. I love the liquid. I love the pads for convenience purposes. So I got 2 of those. My jar of the Eminence Strawberry Rhubarb Dermafoliant was feeling quite light in the shower as well, so I got another one of these guys. And I can't tell if I go through these a little bit quickly or if time is just kind of going fast. Probably a combination of both, because I feel like I haul this quite a bit. I feel like I haul quite a few of these products quite a bit. It's like I was running low on a lot of products that I use a ton of more recently, so I just went and repurchased a bunch of stuff. But this is just a really, really good product. I use it every single morning because I do use a tretinoin at night, and I mix it with a bit of whatever kind of cream or gel cleanser that I have, because this is a powder. You can use it by itself and then just add some water to it. I like to kind of put the cleanser in there to also like, you know, clean my skin as well. But again, another product I've been using for a super long time. And then my little Nyod Fractionated Eye Contour Concentrate. It's a 1/2 ounce pipette bottle. I'm almost out of this as well. And so I bought another one of these guys. I just want to show you guys what the box kind of looks like. It's packaged so fancy. There's a little sticker, and then you slide it open. So that is what the bottle looks like. It's just a 1/2 ounce pipette bottle. I use it morning and night as well as the first kind of hydration step around my eyes. I just love, love, love this product. It's like a oil serum or something that doesn't like creep into your eyes, and it just feels so nice. I don't know, I just feel like it does my eye area really good. I've got really dry eye skins. So I got another one of these guys because again, I'm almost out of that one. And then it was like buy 2 get 1 free on some Morphe products. So I got 3 of these guys. I just cracked into one right now. I have 2 of them. They're somewhere. I need to wash like tools and brushes. It's the Morphe M625 3-in-1 brow sculpting brush. So I got 3 extras again. So there's this little rubber kind of end spiky bit, almost like one of those rubber mascara wands, you know. It's not like all the way around. It's flat on one side and then it's got the bristles on the other, and then there's a flat brush on this side as well. I mainly use this side right here with the Inglot Plan Soap Brow. My absolute favorite soap brow product that I have ever tried. This is my second like jar of it. I have like scooped it out and put it on the back of my hands, and then I closed the lid right away because I found the last tin that I had, I wasn't able to fully use it up because it was starting to get a little bit dry. Granted, there's a ton of product in here, so I've been trying to savor it and just put a bit on my hand, close it up right away, and then use the product. But I just like comb it through, and then I flip it around and use the flat side to smash the hairs down. You can also use the brush like that, but I just use the one end, and it's just a really handy applicator for like my favorite brow product. So again, those ones are the Morphe M65 3-in-1 brow sculpting brush. is what they call that guy right there. There's some really good sales on Ulta right now. I also grabbed another jar of the KVD Super Pomade Eyeliner Shadow and Brow Pigment in Power Green, 150.18 ounces of product, and this guy here is made in Canada. This is a product that I have been using for years. It used to be called Lemmy Green, and then I think it was when it went to KVD, they switched the name on it. So this jar right here, I've well used over a year, and it's just getting a little bit too dry. So every so often I'll take like a Q-tip and kind of scrape the surface off and get some more fresh product underneath, and I'm able to make it last a lot longer like that. But now it's really getting a bit difficult. So I decided to, since I've had it for such a long time, like, I mean, I just use a little fine brush and I put it on the waterline. It's primarily always what I've got on the waterline. This formulation for me lasts really well on the waterline. And I have really watery, like, eyes. It's just like allergy, itchy, watery eyes. It's hard for me to find something that stays on the waterline, and this is just one of my favorites. So I grabbed a fresh jar of this, and this will last me probably until 2025, the end of 2025, maybe. We'll see. I should try to remember that I said that. So I got another one of the KVD Super Pomades in Power Green right there. And then I got a couple new e.l.f. lip products. I grabbed one of their Cream Glide lip liners in the shade Baddest Beige. This guy here is 0.03 ounces. It is made in China. It came in this like little plastic sleeve right there. And this is just a wooden style sharpening pencil. I've got the lip liner on my lips today. It is a little bit darker than I was thinking it was going to be, but I can kind of fade it out depending on what lip product that I use. But it's just a really good nude liner. It glided on super nice. It's been staying pretty nice throughout the day, and it was pretty inexpensive as well. So I picked up that guy. Again, that's the new Cream Glide lip liner in the shade. It does not say on the pencil what shade it is. I gotta read it on the Baddest Beige. So that's Baddest Beige right there. It's got the little clear top. e.l.f. also came out with these Pout Clout lip plumping pens. This guy's got 0.07 ounces of product and is also made in China. So this is the packaging. I got the shade Just Peachy. This is what I've got on my lips today. If you like the Tarte Maracuja clicky pens, you'll really like this. So it's called the Plumping Pen. A slight sweet mint scent to it, but it's not overbearing. And there is a little bit of a tingle on the lips, but not a lot. Really, really nice product. I'll swatch it on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to put some more on my lips. It's a nice, really pretty, light, peachy nude shade. And it feels super nice. It's been lasting really nice throughout the day. I'm really happy with it. I would like to check out more shades. I've been trying to be better about seeing some products in person, because I end up having quite a few lip products that I want to be this lighter kind of nude or nude pink shade, and they're always darker, you know, so I just went with the one, and maybe I'll be able to see them in the store sometime soon. But that guy right there, again, is the Pout Clout Lip Plumping Pen in the shade, what did I say, Just Peachy right there. And again, this is the combo that I've got on my lips today as well. e.l.f. also came out with these Sun Boss Glosses, Broad Spectrum SPF 25 Sunscreen, 0.13 fluid ounces of product. And these are also made in China. So the shade that I got is Peachy Queen. I ordered another shade and it wasn't in the box. So I had to call Ulta and be like, the product is not in the box. It was like a pink or a rose or something like that. So I just have this one shade right here. Again, it's called Peachy Queen. And at first I saw the SPF 25. I got really excited and I was like, oh yeah, the ingredients is going to show chemical sunscreen, because we all know how much I don't like chemical sunscreens on the lips, because they make my mouth just taste horrid for like hours. So imagine my surprise when I did go look at the ingredients and it said that a zinc oxide 10% is the main sunscreen ingredient, or actually the only, according to the ingredients list. So I was really excited about that. So that's why I bought 2 shades of it, because mineral sunscreens are what I get along with in lip products that have SPF, and it's an SPF 25 too. So I got the Peachy Queen shade, and it's pretty pigmented. It's a little mid-tone for me. It's got just a slight lip gloss sweet scent to it. It feels really nice on the lips, kind of like a nourishing gloss. It's got a bit of tack to it, but it's not overbearing. Again, this shade does have a little bit more pigmentation to it than I had kind of anticipated. And And I'm interested to see what the rose shade is, because I do want something, especially with SPF outside, something that I throw on really easy without having to worry about like maintenance or anything like that. Something that's just really easy to put on. Granted, this one isn't too bad. I think the peachiness of this is gonna throw my little look off. So I was gonna put some on for you guys, but no, I don't think I am. But these are mineral sunscreens, which is great. Again, they feel nice on the lips. I don't get no weird taste because, again, it's that mineral sunscreen to it. So I'm excited about these products. I hope more companies do mineral lip SPF products. So again, this is the new e.l.f. Sun Boss Gloss SPF 25 in Peachy Queen right there. And then I got my first ever product from the brand Polite Society, which is a newer brand. I got their new powder. It's called the More Than a Pretty Powder Pore Minimizing Talc-Free Microfine Loose Setting Powder. I believe there are 3 shades of this available. I got the shade Brightening Petal. This is what the box packaging looks like. It says vegan AHA, which is a hyaluronic acid. So vegan hyaluronic acid, integrity, nasturtium flower, oxygenating and radiance, intelligence. I don't know about a powder with intelligence, but we'll just roll with it, is what it says on the box. So I've been kind of on the lookout for a powder that is similar to the Flower Nose powder that I love. It's the best setting powder for around the eyes that I have ever tried. I typically like to just use it around the eyes. It's undetectable. It doesn't matter almost like what concealer I use or how heavy or how thick it is. That powder makes product around the eyes or even on the face undetectable. It is so good. So if memory serves me correctly, it was like the first or second ingredient in that powder, that Flower Nose loose circus setting powder, was water. So I've been on newer powders that have been coming out. I've been looking at the ingredients, and I've been purchasing the ones that I've found that have water in them, because I want to try to find a dupe for that powder, something that's comparable to it, because it is so good. So this does have water in it. It's not the first ingredient. It is, let me read. It's like the 9th ingredient, which is a little bit further down the list, but I wanted to give it a try anyway. So again, this is the Brightening Petal shade. This is the powder that I do have around my eyes to set the Givenchy concealer that I just absolutely love, the Prisme Libre. And this powder is really nice, but it's not as undetectable, or it doesn't make the skin look as flawless as that Flower Nose Circus powder, you know, especially with drier around the eyes like what I have and like aging skin and stuff like that. It's really hard to put a concealer on with the powder to set it for longevity and staying power and all that, and not like be able to detect product in that area or emphasize like wrinkles and fine lines and stuff like that. Again, the Flower Nose one does that for me. This one's good. It's not that good though. So I can kind of, in comparison, it doesn't blur those little fine lines as much as the Flower Nose ones does, and it doesn't make my concealer look quite as flawless, but it's still a nice powder. So that's kind of that's kind of where I'll leave that. So this is the, again, what did I call it? Brightening Petal. So this is the pink version, and it doesn't have a stopper or anything. It's just kind of a loose product there, and it does feel very nice to the touch. You can definitely tell, I think silica is the #1 ingredient in this powder. It's very silky, slightly brightening, but not overly so. You can see right there, there's not a ton of pigment to it. So again, nice. It's pretty nice in terms of, like, in comparison to a lot of other under eye setting powders that I've tried. It's pretty nice. It's just not Flower Circus Nose nice. So anyway, that's the new Polite Society More Than a Pretty Powder Pore Minimizing Talc-Free Microfine Loose Setting Powder right there. Did I tell you how much product is in here and where it's made? I did not. 10 grams, 0.3 ounces of product, made in Italy. And that's actually everything that I got in that I purchased. And then I got in a wonderful PR package from Oden's with their new additions to the Solmon collection. So they came out with an eyeshadow palette, 3 highlighters, and 3 blushes. It says, we continue with the theme elements of the first generation Solmon collection and designed a new Solmon 2 collection inspired by the sun, the moon, and the stars. This collection consists of dreamy and ethereal color scheme. We hope to add more soft and dreamy colors to in our springtime appropriate color collection. Let the stars, sun, and moon bring your dreamy and shining colors. This is the little card that came in there. So let me start off with the highlighters. So there are 3 of them, and these guys here have got 11 grams or 0.38 ounces of product, and they are made in China. Such pretty packaging, not only on the box packaging, but the actual packaging as well. And I'll start off with the highlighter that I've actually got on my cheeks today. There are highlighters from the Oden's Solmon original collection that I think I've hit pan on. I just love them. They got this beautiful sparkle, much like their eyeshadows do. So the one I've got on is H107 Moon Tears. It's got that same really pretty purple packaging. And this has got the most beautiful shine. They all have such a beautiful shine. The formulation of them has got a slight bit of a putty texture to it, and that's because it houses and suspends those really pretty sparkles well. If you don't like particles of sparkle, you won't like these. They're not like gritty glitters or anything like that, but they definitely have those sparkles in them. This has got a slight undercast to it. Like, I think you can kind of see just a dash there when it's not in the direct sunlight, but it's such a pretty color. I've actually been wearing it quite a bit. Again, it's what I have on, as highlighter on the points of my face. It's just really, really pretty. Such beautiful sparkle. So you can kind of see if I go like that on this side there, that's kind of the bit of undercast that you get. But then you can see how high shine it is and how pretty it is in the light. If I blend it out a little bit. It's so, so pretty. Yeah, if I could change one thing, no undercast would be nice, but that would probably take away from a bit of the uniqueness, I think. It's just really, really pretty. So that's Moon Tears right there. And then we've got H109 Light Glory. This one also, it's a little bit deep, but because of that shine to it, and especially in the summertime, I've been wearing it, and it's been working out. It's not quite as lifting because, again, it's got that little bit of depth on my skin tone. But you can see it's got this really pretty shine to it. So that one right there is Light Glory. And then we've got H108 Star Legend. And this had a really pretty bit of overspray on it that I could see from pieces because it came really shattered. But because of that slight putty texture, I was able to smash it back in there. But this is Star Legend. This one does not have an undercast on me. I want to close it just in case. We have a little bit of falling out there. And it's just the prettiest pink with sparkle to it. Because of that puttiness, you know, it does have a little bit more of a kind of thicker consistency to it. But I just really buff it out on the cheeks. And again, I just love the sparkle that it gives. Super, super pretty. So again, the third one there is Star Legend. And then there are 3 blushes. These are the Sunlight Love blushers. 9 grams, 0.31 ounces of product. And these are also made in China. This is the box packaging for those. And I'll start off with the one that I'm wearing as blush on my cheeks today, which is W104 Solar Eclipse. So this has got the orange packaging. And it's got the sun in there. I don't know if you could see, but this one has a moon in it, and then this one's got the sun. So this one here has got that same, like, really pretty sparkle to it. It's kind of hard to see, but it's a split pan. This one's more tangerine. This one's got more pink in it. I used it as a blush today, and I just mixed both shades together, but it's got that sparkle that the highlighters do, and the same kind of consistency as those highlighters. Should I try to do, let's see. These had such a pretty, like, sparkle to them before I put a brush in there. Like that, the embossing with all those sparkles, it was so, so pretty to look at. It's hard to stick a brush in it. I don't know if that helped. Can you kind of see a little bit of a difference? Maybe, maybe not. But this is what I've got on my cheeks as blush today, and it's so pretty. So this is Solar Eclipse again. And then we've got Lilac Mist B104. This is a matte blush. This is also a really pretty pink. You can see the embossing on here a bit better because it is a matte powder blush. It's like a raspberry pink. Really, really pretty color. Lilac Mist is the name of that one. And then the third one is Pink Bloom B105. And this one is just a little bit more of a kind of a dusty rose. The other one has more, I guess, brighter pink in it. yeah, I guess I'd call it a dusty rose. So that one there is Pink Bloom. So those are the 3 blushes, and then those are the 3 highlighters. Look at how pretty that is. And lastly in the collection is the Solmon 2 Moon Wish eyeshadow palette, or palette. This is the sleeve that came on the palette, which is 0.56 ounces of product made in China. It's a little hard to read the writing back there, but this is the sleeve. It actually mimics the actual packaging as well. It's got kind of this soft matte texture to it, and this is what I have got on my eyes today as well. So you've got a mirror in there, and I'll show it next to the original Solmon in this same style of packaging. I get along with the Oden's Eye formula really well. Their mattes are pigmented, they blend really well for me. Some people have said they've gotten some creasing with like their shimmer shades and stuff, and they do have, again, a slight bit of a putty type of texture to them, but it's that formulation that suspends those sparkles so well, not only on the eye but also from like falling on your face and stuff, and it holds those sparkles and keeps them shiny because of that kind of binder that's in them. I have got dry eyelids, so I don't really ever have an issue with those shadows creasing on me, whereas if you don't like to use a primer and you have really oily eyelids, I can definitely see where you would get some creasing with those sparkly shades. So I would just recommend like a really like strong base like shadow primer when you use them. But again, these dry eyes are not having that problem. So this is the Color Story right here. Again, this is what I've got on my eyes today. I've worn it quite a few times, and it's just a great formula. Oden's Eye has got great eyeshadows. I love their singles. I love like all their eyeshadow palettes. Oh. And these next ones, it's easily a standalone for me as well. And then these guys. And then these last 3 here. What a pretty color story though, right? Definitely on par with the moon theming. Again, this is the Solmon 2 Moon Wish palette. And then let me grab the other one to show them kind of side by side. So on top we've got the Solmon 2 palette, and then on the bottom we've got the new Solmon 2 Moon Wish palette. So you guys can kind of see some comparisons there. And just a massive thank you to Oden's Eye for sending me over their latest launch as well. And that's everything that I have for the haul today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to wear sunscreen, and I will see you guys later. Bye.